What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're actually going to attempt to build a drag car and then run the fastest time that we can at one of the drag strips. We're probably going to start by doing a base pull with the car of our choice, run into modifying the engine completely on the stock engine, and then engine swap it and modify that engine to see ultimately which one can get us the fastest run. Let's go. So we're gonna start by trying to find our car. Honestly, I didn't really have anything in mind. I was actually thinking maybe go like, I don't know, Ford Mustang, because there are a bunch of different cars. We could literally do this for any and every car in the game. But I was curious about the dark horse. So I know I have a dark horse already, but that one's modified. We're going to go straight for another dark horse. All right, so all of our testing that we're going to do today is going to be on the Ito half-mile drag strip. This is a completely stock Ford Mustang dark horse. We're going to ready up and see just what this car can run. Future Kitsune here. I just realized while editing that I didn't know how to do drag racing on the first pass. So the numbers might be a little skewed. I'm willing to bet that it's only probably about a half second to a second off. So for the baseline run, we got what we got, but keep in mind, I didn't use launch control.
Go! That's it, drop the hammer down.
All right, not too bad out the hole, but I'm not a drag racing person, but right now it seems like we're not doing too bad.
You've arrived at your destination.
19-second half mile. I guess doesn't seem too bad. Now we're going to go back to the garage and we're going to modify it. All right, now that we're back at the garage, let's start. So first things first, since we're doing a drag car, I don't really think we want too much drag, ironically enough. So we're going to take the wing off. Not going to do anything with the tires. I think the tires will keep stock. And then the rear tires, we're going to make them as wide as possible. I believe the barrels on these are like some of the lightest in the game. I don't believe there are any that are lighter, only because these are carbon fiber. Yeah, so everything else is either the same or heavier. All right, we're going to do race springs, add some chassis rigidity. I don't really think I want to do roll bars, but we're definitely going to make this as light as possible. Better brakes, because why not? And then we're just going to max everything out. All because I was curious as to how fast the stock engine could be. All right. For the transmission, I think we'll just do the race transmission. I don't really see a point in doing the race 10 speed specifically. I don't know. If you all know more about building a drag car, drop it down in the comments below. I definitely want to learn. I am flying blind here, and I'm just thinking to myself, let's make it as fast as possible. Or put the quote-unquote best parts on it to make it as fast as possible. As for tire compound, we're just going to go drag tire. And we're going to boost. So we're going to do turbo. So this is currently the build. All race everything with twin turbo kit. Didn't modify anything with any of the like fine tuning that you could do. So we're just going to go right back to the drag strip with everything on and run it down the strip again. All right, so previously we ran a 19876. Now that we're fully modified, we're just going to run everything back down the track again. Oh man, this thing's really moving.
You've arrived at your destination.
14497. Jeez. That almost makes me wonder what the difference would be if we did a supercharger instead of twin turbos. Okay, so I came back to the garage because I wanted to see what the difference would be with this supercharger instead of the twin turbos. So, same setup as before, just supercharged instead of turbocharged. We're going to go back to the drag strip and run it exactly how we did before. All right, now we're going to ready up
The
and
best
run
starts
it.
use launch control, by the way. Hold the handbrake. Some people call it the e-brake, I know. Get your revs up, and on green, release the handbrake and go.
I kind of wish they showed you your reaction time.
You've arrived at your destination.
Okay, back at the shop. Now we're going to go in here and see what engines we can actually swap in. And we might even end this off by doing a drivetrain swap as well. What's available? So we got all-wheel drive versus rear-wheel drive. First, let's see what engines we can swap into this thing. 6.7 V8 diesel or turbo diesel. 5.2. I think we're gonna go with the 7.2 liter V8. So everything else staying the same, I believe. Let's just double check. Okay, so it doesn't look like we can modify the engine that was tossed in here. So we're just going to go back racing and see how it compares to the turbo, supercharged, and yeah, engine swap. Okay, back at the drag strip. We're going to ready up now. Jeez, this thing is booming.
You've arrived at your destination.
13, 5, 6. Jeez, that thing was fast. All right, this time we're gonna ready up, and it looks like we have a friend as well. So the launch was definitely more aggressive, but I feel like we maxed out our top speed. Oh, maybe not. 13,679 or 13,697. All right, well, here it is. Here are the numbers on screen. This is what we ran today. And yeah, let me know some of your drag builds, what you're using, and even drop the codes in the comment section down below. I'd love to run some of the custom builds on a video to see which build can compete as the fastest build. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, I've been Kitsune Sai, and I'm signing off. Yo, since you made it this far, can you do me a favor and click the subscribe button? Also ring the notification bell. Maybe even consider checking out another video on screen. It's free.